Hey, yo, welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast, man, with your two favorite hosts. It's Shaquille No O'Neal, aka Shaq Diesel, last name Bennett, so I'm never in it. And I'm here with your man Eric B. No Rod Kim, aka Uncle Banks. Yeah. And I ain't talking Phil, baby. It's C&E episode 16, and we Bizag.
C&E Podcast is back, y'all. We is in this thing. We in here like swim well. We in here like booty hell.
Eric fresh off flight. I'm fresh off of nothing.
Yeah. And here fresh off a flight back from Dallas. Shout out to the D. Dallas. People leave a vacation, they be like, such and such owes me nothing.
Yeah.
No, Dallas, y'all owe me something.
What they owe you?
Nah, it was decent, but I said that because I gotta run it back. Y'all owe me some better weather.
But bro, look, now real life though, I'm finna look. So my birthday next week, right? Mm-hmm. And that weekend I'm going to LA, and if LA pull that on me, somebody gonna have to see about me for real.
That'd be tough if you get that to LA.
I low key don't want it to be too hot though.
Rain on your ass. Yeah.
And if it do that.
Be tough.
What'd he say? Somebody gonna die. And walk off. Nah, yeah. I'm sick of these hot places that's supposed to be warm all year round being cold.
Bro.
What we doing? We need to fix that. For real.
Yeah. But it was a good time though, man. Your boys, we gonna actually start vlogging a little bit too.
Yes, sir. I tried to get bro to.
Yeah. I went down there, I took the camera with me. Didn't really vlog much for y'all. I planned on it and it just didn't really happen. Your boy was drinking and stuff, and then it was just like my mind wasn't on pulling this camera out.
Feel it.
So, but next time I got y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to vlog for y'all too. I'm gonna do as much as I can. Give y'all a quick 10-15 minute video, 15 at most, 10 at the least, of LA and whatever I'm doing. I got going on out there. Shout out to all the Aries in the room, all the Aries in this. It's Aries season, baby. You know what I'm saying? The first of the first. You know we start the zodiac cycle shit. So watch your mouth.
What does that even mean?
Special shout out to the March Aries because we are the first of the first of the first. Fuck is you talking about?
Aries started zodiac signs?
The zodiac cycle, yeah. So the zodiac signs is 12 of them, just like a clock.
Right.
So we are that 12 o'clock mark, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. Little fun fact for y'all.
But that's borderline. That's kind of dry, right? Because who the fuck gives a fuck about 12 at night? Who the fuck cares about 12 p.m.?
Who cares about midnight?
Yep.
Who cares about the morning?
Who gives a fuck for real? What's going on during those times? Weird shit. Shout out to the Virgos.
He's a Virgo.
Shout out to the real ones. But we here, man. We back at the home base. We just came back from the What's Up With That podcast.
Absolutely, yeah. If you haven't seen it already, go check it out. It's featuring us two on a great podcast with two beautiful young individuals who know what they talking about. They almost bombarded us with some bullshit, but we fought it off. If y'all haven't seen it yet, go ahead, go check that out. I'm gonna leave a link in the description or
came out that bitch alive.
A little something in the description, and y'all go ahead and listen to that for real. It was a fun pod. Part 2 will be coming soon. I don't know how soon, but it will be coming soon. But what we got going on today, Eric?
Positive vibes. I'm gonna hit you over the head with a question quick. Mm-hmm. I actually think I have a pretty somewhat of a decent take on this question. I think it's far from how people think typically. So what is worse to you, a liar or a hypocrite?
I think that hypocrite is worse. Because as a liar, at least you being yourself. Okay. At least you showing your true colors. You're a liar. Okay, I can depend on you to not tell me the truth, at all. Mm-hmm. And I can work my way around that. But you being a hypocrite you being a hypocrite, you telling me to do one thing and you doing the opposite. Or you're doing what you telling me not to do. I don't know. That's like a different level of nerve-wracking for me.
How come? Yeah.
Because I'm a person that's like, if you do something or say something to me, there's no way in hell you can think that it's not okay for me to return that favor.
Yeah.
Or exemplify the same behavior.
Right.
But if you do have a problem with it, that's going to throw me off. Because it's like, wait a minute, that's what you do.
Yeah.
So who's the real problem here, me or you?
Yeah.
What's your issue, me or yourself?
Yep.
I don't know where my drops at. Bitch ass niggas.
Come on, man.
Watch out, man. gotta turn that down a bit.
Bro, it wasn't that loud. That's your headphones.
That's okay, bet. You know,
Just turn down the fucking. This nigga's insane.
Maybe I got sensitive ears.
All right.
What say you, Eric?
I completely disagree. I think that
You don't like the liar?
of course, who the fuck does like a liar? Look, red flag, ladies. This nigga's a liar.
What's worse, a liar or I'm a liar?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm honest.
What's worse, a liar or a hypocrite? Right. I want y'all to ponder on that real quick. What is worse to y'all, a liar or a hypocrite? I think that, and this is just a little therapeutic, I guess. I don't know. Just some. For me, somebody being a hypocrite does not matter to me at all. I think that if a person is bothered by someone being a hypocrite, I think you could be potentially setting yourself back.
How?
Right? Because you're bothered by some shit that really doesn't even matter. Like, to me, if I say to you, Shaq, you need to start drinking more water because water is good for you and it cleanses your pores, it keeps you hydrated, and it keeps you full. And you're working out now, so you need to be hydrated while you're in the gym. If I say all of that to you, but I drink 1 glass of water in the morning, that's it, you should not give a fuck because the advice I just gave you is still good ass advice. That's my take on it. I don't give a fuck. If somebody tells me something positive as hell that's gonna benefit me and it's like factual as hell, motherfucker tell me, read this book because it's a great book. The reviews say it's great, but you didn't read the book. I'm not finna say, whoa, don't tell me to be healthier and you not healthy. Who gives a fuck? If that person's telling you something that's going to help you, you're being a loser if you say, no, I know I'm a loser, but you a loser too. So don't tell me how to win, even though what you just saying makes sense. I'm gonna just be a loser too. I'm gonna be unhealthy because you unhealthy. You fucking dickhead.
So would you listen to a weight trainer that's overly slim or just overweight?
No, that's different.
All right. No, it's not different. He's giving you great advice. Drink water, eat protein, lift, sleep.
If the advice,
but he's built like a sloth or he built like Apple Jacks, man. Cinnamon man. You gonna listen to him? You okay with listening to that? He's definitely a hypocrite because he don't do none of that. He eat bogus,
he might not,
or he don't eat enough, or he don't lift enough, or he don't do none of that. But you just said you won't listen to him.
It depends. I might not take. That's a little different. I might not think that you know what the fuck you're talking about if you look that way.
So how do you know the hypocrite that gave you the advice on water know what they're talking
because
about?
Because I know that drinking water is good for me.
Okay, but that's what you already knew. You know prior to. Now let's get a real hypocrite that'll tell you some shit that you ain't never knew about and don't know the results of, and now you trying to listen to them.
Then that's a little different, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about a motherfucker that's telling you
that's a real hypocrite though.
Nah,
you don't know what's on the other side of this door. They gonna tell you, and then they not gonna walk through it.
Who gives a fuck? Go get an education, bro.
Okay.
Because you can make it in life, or you can get an education. Simple, basic ass advice, right? But I don't have an education. So I can't tell my kid to go to school and finish college because I didn't. I'm a hypocrite.
Nah, I can't say that was a hypocrite per se. I can't say that was like a full-on hypocrite. A hypocrite,
you're stunting your growth by letting somebody, their hypocritical ways, stop you from doing something that you should do. And I'll even go further with as to why I think that people should somewhat not give a fuck about somebody being a hypocrite. I'll even say this, right? Say if I'm an alcoholic and you are too. 2 alcoholics talking to each other. But I say, hey, Shaq, this shit is beating me. This shit is not good. You need to stop drinking, bro. Just because I'm telling you to stop and I haven't stopped, the reason I haven't stopped because I have a fucking problem. I can't stop. I want to. That doesn't mean that I can tell you. That doesn't mean that I can't say to you, somebody I care about, you should stop. Try to stop. I might not be able to give you the blueprint into how to do this shit, but if I say stop, if you was to say, Man, don't tell me to stop. You ain't stopped. You're being a dumbass. Now, I'm not saying that you take what I say to heart, like I'm just like the blueprint for it, but that in common sense, why get mad at me for telling you what you should do? Now, it's different if I'm coming at you.
Right.
It's different by saying, man, you fucking up your life drinking. If I come at you like that, but I'm drinking. If I say, stop cheating on your girl, but I'll be at the crib slapping the shit out of my girl when she fuck up the pasta.
It's not cheating, that's abusive. But go ahead.
But I'm treating my girl way worse. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Dogging her, but you just stepping out or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it's a little different, because who the fuck am I to tell you to treat your woman better and I'll treat mine like shit?
Right.
But even then, I will still be like, if I know what's right, if I know what's good for me, I don't give a fuck about somebody modeling it. That's just me, and I think that shit helps me.
You got half the battle already. You know it's all right. Like, you know it's beneficial to you. You already beat the hypocrite by knowing what's on the other side of the door.
I think more times than not, we know what's right or wrong though.
Sure, yeah, I get you.
A motherfucker alcoholic they not finna sit here and tell you, nah, being a drunk is great. They know they need to stop. So you just stump yourself by getting aggravated over somebody being a hypocrite.
So let's flip it then. Let's keep the alcoholic scenario. Hold on. Put the phone down. Y'all need to see what's going on in here. Fuck. Let's flip it. Let's keep the alcoholic idea.
Stay hydrated.
Put it like this. We both alcoholics. I tell you straight up, hey man.
Yep.
I stopped drinking. You should too.
Okay.
And then I go right behind your back, pick up vodka tonic, anything. Coke and Hennessy.
Yep.
How does that make you feel? Like, we mans though, like we homies. Like, you don't get the full effect of a liar. You don't get the full effect of a liar if they're not someone that you trust their opinion.
Okay.
Because yeah, I mean, politicians are liars, but do we give a fuck?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we don't know these motherfuckers.
Exactly.
I must expect you to lie to us.
Bingo. But that true effect of a lie is when you really trust their opinion. So therefore, we homies, we locked in, we like that.
Yeah.
I tell you, hey, I stopped drinking, so you should stop drinking too.
Yeah.
And you catch me out in the act at a bar or something. That feeling you get of hurt and disappointment is way worse than what you get from when you feel that hypocritical person.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I say it's worse, because it hurts more.
But you just combine the lie and the hypocrite.
Oh shit.
Because you lied to me. You said I stopped it, and then you just turned. You lied.
So is a hypocrite a liar?
No. A hypocrite is... like, if I tell you should stop drinking, I haven't stopped yet, but you should stop. That's straight hypocrite. I didn't lie. Okay. I didn't say, you know what I'm saying? You just said you lied. Well, that's just actually more of a lie. That's probably just more of a lie than a hypocrite.
I'm just saying, you can't...
But so that's what I'm saying.
You can't go to bed dead. That shit would be redundant.
Don't get mad at somebody for being a hypocrite, y'all. You fucking yourself up. You stun your growth. That's like a loser mindset. You tell me something that's good for me, bet. Let's do it. I don't give a fuck about... I don't need you to model it. I know some people are that way, right? And I've just learned, as a leader, I've learned that for people who are underneath me watching it, people want to see it. They want to see you do.
They want to see you practice what you preach,
and that motivates me too. But if it's straight up good advice, if I can tell it's good, if it's scientific, the shit that I know what's right for wrong, I don't give a fuck if you do it or not. I'm listening because I know what you said is factual. There's some people that's like, no, you're being a dickhead. And I think you should really think about why that bothers you. Who gives a fuck?
I hear you, dog.
Yeah.
But I'm sticking with the liar.
Yeah, I know.
The liar gonna hurt my feelings more. The hypocrite not. Cause
you saying the liar is worse? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. Some bitch got me.
Yeah. The hypocrite is just like, all right, you full of shit. But who gives a fuck? For real.
Bet. Let me see what I got next. Speaking of listening to somebody, was on the timeline, right? And they popped the question, give your opinion on the future of hip hop, right? And it made me think a little bit. I read some of them; they were pretty good. One was like, Future's gonna be considered the GOAT by the end of this.
Yeah,
there's nothing we can do about it, and I get it.
Yeah,
I went through his essentials just the other day, had a ball.
Yeah,
you dig? But I'll say my take on the future of hip hop is, and it's based on what I've seen in the recent years, is I think we've allowed too many artists come in who aren't from the culture of hip hop into the hip hop genre.
Absolutely. Okay.
And then labeling them rappers. So I'm gonna break that down just a little bit. Hip hop is a culture way before it's a genre. Rap is more of a genre than anything of music. Hip hop has a culture. There's a certain type of sound to it.
Yeah.
There's a certain type of background to it as far as like the artist itself. And then there's also some type of delivery of how they want to, display that background of themselves.
Okay.
So like back in the day, we got NWA, Run DMC. And then moving a little past that, we got Tupac, Biggie, Jay. Then moving a little past that, we got Wayne, Drake. You dig? Like these are all Cole. These are all Kendrick. These are all hip hop. People are from the hip hop culture. If you go back to their songs, when they first started, they have the hip hop sound. They got a sample, they got a simple bass, a kick drum, snap, and bars of the struggle. Because that's where all this the hip hop premise of hip hop comes from, the struggle. Yeah. Nowadays we got rappers who are who are more focused on sound, not necessarily talking about anything. Like literally, we just came out of the mumble rap era like a few years ago. Yeah. With SoundCloud busting. You know what I'm saying? So I think the state of hip hop in the future is gonna be dead, if it ain't dead already. Because it's just a bunch of people who don't know nothing about the history, the culture, the everything of hip hop. So shit, I mean, could we bring it back? Because history does have a way of repeating itself, sure. Because we can get tired of that this just sounds good. We can move from just, this just sounds good to, okay, so what are you actually talking about? But as of right now, the future look like it's not looking too good for hip hop. And then on top of that, we're about to lose Drake, Cole, and Kendrick. The game is about to they're about to leave the game. Yeah. And they haven't passed the torch to nobody, respectfully. Yeah. Kanye, Jay, and Wayne did that. They gave us some great artists from under their wing. And I mean, it's no disrespect to Drake, Cole, and Kendrick at all. Yeah. But all in all, I mean, who's receiving the torch from them? Maybe they set the bar too high, who knows? But nah, it can't be that, because Jay-Z and Wayne and that's a high ass bar. But they still managed to pass the torch. Nah, them niggas
did set the bar pretty high. I mean,
but at least they still passed the torch. And I'm not saying like Drake is better than Wayne or Cole is better than Jay or whoever is better than Ye. I'm not saying. I'm just saying at least they were able to plant that seed in them artists right there. And I'm including Nicki too. No disrespect to the Barbs, because I love Nicki, one of the greatest rappers ever too. But they didn't, and y'all didn't give birth to nobody. Who we gonna say Drake gave birth to? Yachty?
No, I wouldn't even say no shit like that.
Right, like
ain't a product of
nothing. Weekend, nothing. Cole, Jid.
I mean, that's like the baby version. Them niggas do all still have their little baby versions of themselves, but like they still don't appear to be like that, right? Like you can. He's not that guy, but people compare Jack Harlow to Drake. Just as an example.
That's fucked
up. But just the mellowness of the bars, Drake first popped out, he was viewed as corny. With Kendrick, you got Jid, more so.
You see a Jid and Kendrick? Or
sure.
Kendrick and Jid?
Yeah, I see Kendrick and Jid. But he also, I think it's fair to say there's some Cole influence as well. You could say Baby Keem is even a little Kendrick sounding-ish. Would you say or no?
At first, I would say that Kendrick is more Baby Keem sounding.
That's what I meant, yeah.
But if you go back, you can hear the inspiration of Keem in Kendrick's old music, if that makes sense. Like, I think Kendrick started a little bit of the Keem, and then Keem took it to another level and became Baby Keem. And then Kendrick came back and collabed with him to make the new sound of Kendrick.
Yeah.
Am I losing you? I feel like I lost you a little bit.
I get you. I mean, I'm just not going to say that. So you saying that Kendrick kind of bit off Keem a little bit?
Yes, but I also think that Keem still was inspired by Kendrick.
Okay.
Or had some, like, because that whole voice changing, like introspective personality thing that Kendrick has done is, you can hear, that's a Keem sound as well.
Yeah.
But also, you can hear the influence of Keem, and Kendrick's new stuff is like too. Even on the most recent album, and even he got a song with him on the most recent album too. So,
yeah.
Anyway,
is Lil Baby on his way anywhere near being one of those guys?
Yeah, and I say that because one common thing that all those guys have in common, one common thing all those guys have, is that when they first hit the scene, they started something new, or they took what was already there and brought it to the next level and made it their own. Lil Baby has done that with the whole auto-tune sound, right? And these like Southern style Atlanta bars or wherever he's from, right? And now people associate that sound with Lil Baby, and there's no, you really can't deny that. So yeah, he's on his way. But the thing is, in order for him to really be in that realm, is if he can really change that sound a little bit, or fine tune it, or beef it up or something, so that it's got a little bit of a difference, but also that same similarity.
Yeah. In my head, we might just be surprised who the fuck the next like GOAT is, because I think right away there was pressure on Cole to be that guy, right? I felt like if it was seemingly that he might be that, and kind of the same thing for Kendrick too. But I don't think that was the case for Drake. I think he was just dope. He also caught a lot more slander than the three. Drake had a lot more haters. Some of the motherfuckers that's probably flicking up with them pictures now was hating on the singing rap nigga. So we didn't know that he was going to be in this GOAT category. This motherfucker just never made bad music for so fucking long.
For real.
It took that nigga a really long time. You used to could say that Drake doesn't have a bad song. It was kind of debatable, but you could really argue it. These days he done put out some bad shit. That stint is over with for me. But for a while, this nigga did not make bad music. And still 90% of this nigga music is good. So he's now in that GOAT category, and I also think it's because of like the label and the money and the success, right? The Raptors, all of that shit.
Fucking plane. They got a plane.
Jordan brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I feel like he's in that GOAT stratosphere now, same way I put Jay up there with fucking, we could go down the list, but and same thing with Kanye. So I think you'll be surprised who can take over, and it might not be, they just won't appear to be the same, right? Like, we kind of view Kendrick and Cole as smart. I don't know how smart we think Drake is, but we don't think he's an idiot.
True.
Some of these little niggas, we think they kind of slow, but we just fuck with their music. Straight up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see though. I'm not gonna hate on like today's sound though. I low-key think it's a balance. I think the radio is just playing this shit that sounds nice, but I think it's some dudes out here still rapping. So I don't know.
They not getting no plays. That's the thing. Like, that's not the scene right now.
Yeah.
Hip hop, rapidy rap is not the scene.
Yeah.
Haladi dotty.
I don't want to hear that shit though. Fuck that shit. That shit need to be buried. That shit need to be buried, written.
Hippity hop, rippity rap needs to be buried.
Buried. It's done. It's old. It's old fashioned. That's like watching a black and white movie. Who gives a fuck now? There's other shit going on with the camera and the way we deliver our bars. All that slow ass shit. Don't want to hear that shit. We go listen to a Biggie song.
Shit, you crazy.
And I was cruising down and I saw a little shorty. Little shorty got a big fat 40. Don't want to hear that slow.
So you want to sip more on my, what'd he say?
I don't know. Don't want to hear that shit. That shit too damn
Play
slow.
Nintendo with C's and Vino.
I like a balance, bro. I like I like a balance of bars, but that shit do need to sound nice too. Don't rap over no boring ass beat all slow and shit and tell me
you're crazy. Griselda gets off on them boring slow beats, right?
It's hard.
See how hypocritical you sound?
Them niggas is hard.
Yeah.
But it come and go though. Them niggas not finna be the GOAT. I fuck with that shit because it's edgy as hell. These niggas is not finna be the GOAT.
They're not gonna be mainstream GOATs for sure, but they gonna be GOATs of their own world.
For sure. And so, but you can say that about anybody. So is Dirk.
Cinema.
Dirk is gonna be a Chicago legend.
Nah, yeah, he should be. He should be by now. Shit.
I mean, he is now, but I'm just saying this nigga's still going. So like, Dirk is finna really. He got the potential to own this motherfucking city. No cap. But yeah. What else we got?
Oh shoot!
Anything from yours?
I mean, we could get into Creed 3. We finally saw that.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Creed.
Yeah, great movie. Real life. Hold on, cause I fucks with Michael B. Corny ass. Big fan of both of them, to be honest with you.
Yeah, shout out my nigga Jonathan Majors too.
Man, a great movie. I mean, we're not gonna bleed y'all too much about it because y'all seen people's hot takes, cold takes, whatever. Yeah. But I want to go over a few things that we pulled from it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with just mine real quick. I love the way that movie was directed. Like, for all my anime watchers, bro, you can see the anime influence. If you made it to the big fight scene, and I guess we can do spoilers now because
everybody's seen this shit already, bro.
It's 200 million deep so stop it if you haven't seen it. But anyway, that one scene when Jonathan Majors gave Michael B that gut punch, nigga, that is a staple in the anime community. You know how many times I seen?
Talking about a staple, okay.
Nigga, you know how many times I seen Goku punch a nigga in his stomach and he do the same exact thing Michael B did? Cough up his whole fucking lung.
His eyeballs pop out his head.
Pop out they fucking dome, dog. I loved it. And then another thing is,
anime niggas is weird.
Nah, you're tweaking. And another thing is with that movie is that final fight scene was just flat out beautiful, dog.
Yeah.
I could definitely see why someone might think it was corny or just like it was like what the hell's going on. But y'all don't know what it's like when you've grew up with somebody, and this is how anime tells their stories as well, through fight scenes. When you grew up with somebody, y'all went from brothers in arms to brothers at war, and then your only way of expressing yourselves is through combat. So like it was a point where I think Dame he had him on the ropes, but as Michael B is on the ropes, his back is against the jail cell. Why? Because that's where Dame had to fight out of. So now I'm gonna put you in my spot. Your back against the wall. You ain't got. If you take one more punch, you're gonna be in that cell. And Dame was like, I'm not going in there. Yeah. Cause you between me and this cell right now. Yeah. And I'm gonna beat you to get the fuck up out of here. Like little stuff like that was just amazing to see, man. I love dissecting that whole little fight scene. I've only seen the movie once. I should have saw it more than once.
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna spin the block.
I love dissecting that whole fight scene because it was a tale within itself. It gave you the full scope of the movie. Like this is what a big fight should lead up to. Like not the Rocky Styles, underdog, blase blah. Now I'm gonna beat him. No, this is a real fight where it means every blow means something. Yeah. You got Michael B fighting guilt. You got Dame fighting envy. Just a profound movie, man. I rocked it. I could go on and on, but you go ahead and give what you pulled from that joint.
It was a very hard movie. The only flaw in the movie was literally just the fact that this nigga just got out of jail and now you fighting the fucking world champion. That just doesn't happen, right? But shit like that happens in if you're familiar with the Rocky movies, there's always some kind of unrealistic shit that happens.
Yeah, 1 in a million chance ass thing.
Right. Even in the fighting scene, if you're a fan of boxing, nobody just don't be having their fucking hands down, getting punched to the left, right. Don't happen. You'll be knocked the fuck out.
Oh God.
But they do that for the excitement of the fight, and it wasn't as the Rocky shit used to be crazy. Rocky used to be getting his ass beat the fuck up. Go back and watch the old Rocky movie. It's ridiculous. They get to do a good job of like not making it too cartoony. But yeah, really hard movie. I really enjoyed Dame's character. Right, hating ass nigga. Really built up years of hatred though.
What was in there? 20 years, 15 years, some shit
like that. Yeah. Which I low-key think is I don't think he would get that much time for real for what happened. For pointing a gun, he didn't shoot dude.
Unregistered gun.
As a time, he was only like 17. You're not finna get 20 years for that bitch. No. God, you not.
I don't know. It's LA and it's different rules. And
maybe. I'm saying maybe that time you might get a judge that throw you under, but I can merge a dub. Nah, that's a. I don't know. Whatever. I don't think you get that much time in real life for that. But I love his character. I love how he's fueled by hatred. I love the little small things. I don't know if y'all caught it. He wanted that nigga's girl.
Nah, I ain't peep. Go ahead, break that down.
Just the little small things, right? Like, even when he came in and brought brought his girl some flowers. Mm-hmm. I rock with that, right? Yeah, that's wholesome. Yeah. That can be cool. Smooth like gesture. That's some shit I would do for you, for your future wife, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I love the brotherly interaction. Damn, no, you ain't never brought me no flowers. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we this way. That's real nigga shit. Yeah. But if you watch that scene, watch it again. How he said, "I'm coming for everything." There was moments where I'm watching him. He looking a little too close. This nigga, I peeped the hate in this nigga, like the real hate, a mile away. So I'm like, this nigga got like a different type of greed on his mind right now. But I love the little small instances of that. And I just loved Michael B's character, how he was just kind of really feeling it, right? That I owe you something. Yeah, survivor's remorse type. Yeah, because that's some real shit. So I just love the interaction between them two. That's how it really should be. Almost on some like, and I hate to even just simplify it like this, but some lack of communication shit. The conversation them niggas had at the end in the locker room should have been had at the fucking diner. And that's the thing that kind of made me mad, but it is real how that's how shit goes. At that diner, it shouldn't have been no just, you want some money. It should have been, bro, I should have called you. Yeah. I don't think that this nigga really continues all of this nut ass shit if this nigga don't tell him like what really was going down. Shit, tell me how you feel. Tell me that you really mad, cause I don't even them brotherly their interactions of these niggas eating food together. This nigga wasn't at the end of that table. He wasn't. No, it wasn't that, bro. Yeah. I think he was just still like moments where he was like, all right, let's go through with this shit, cause he ain't finna give me what I want type shit, and this my opportunity. But I think that there was real brotherhood from the jump. And I kind of hate to say this, but as black men, we don't always talk about our feelings. And I think had them niggas really had a real life sit down conversation, a lot of that shit is avoidable. Why are you saying I hate to say this? That's real shit. It is, but I don't know. But that's a fact though. I think these niggas didn't really talk about how they really felt. This nigga was sad as hell that he left his ass. That's some shit he been holding on to for years that we just didn't see on the screen. Yeah, that's one flaw I didn't like. You have this guy, your best friend, your best homie, whatever, and you just never talked about him, not even to your lady. Yeah, even though that was a part of the dynamic. He was trying to let that shit go. Yeah, sure. He was trying to let it go. Niggas living with skeletons like that. On God, but the thing is, like, he didn't even tell his lady, so it's like. But that was also a dynamic that he was trying to display within the movie. Like I said, this movie was crazy good because another part of the piece of the movie was Michael B just not talking to his girl. Yeah. And fellas, you gotta stop that shit. Yeah. I'm telling you, you gotta. Yeah. If you don't trust your girl with your feelings or whatever, now that's a different story. But if you got a real down to earth woman that's fully good at or capable of being nurturing of your feelings, you gotta let that shit rock. And Tessa Thompson's character was dope. I was just saying this. I just shared it on my story. Her character was like, to me, I really loved her approach through even the earlier Creed. She was really like, I want to say, with dealing with him, she was really like aggressive but patient, right? She wasn't why I love her, why she was my ideal wifey material from judging off of that movie. She was successful, right? Outside of him, there's a scene where, right, his mother shouldn't be drinking. He comes in, she has a glass of wine. He like, really, Ma? You finna do that right now? She like, not right now, D. I fucked with that, right? It wasn't on some like, it was a little bit of everything. It was like, don't stress yourself out in your mom right now. Yeah. But I even liked her ability to kind of step in calmly and say, chill, D, type of shit. I appreciated that. I appreciated just her ability to like kind of push and get to know this nigga even more. And then also like the aspect of like, all right, D, but stop walking around here fucking tweaking though. Like, I feel like me, the type of guy I am, I feel like I kind of need something like that too. There was some aggressive patience and genuine care. He had a teammate, a motherfucker that can watch you get punched in your face and really like, D, knock his ass out, right? Not back there like this. Oh my God. Because look, that's how it be.
Yeah.
And now you really more flustered because your lady crying. That shit don't help.
Throwing off your whole equilibrium.
Nigga had a soldier back there. Like, I'm not worried. He do this shit.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. Even when he lose, or if he lose in the other creeds, she wasn't broken the fuck down, or you see the growth in her, but I even fuck with her being able to handle that.
Yeah.
Handle that situation. Handle this man coming to her question, or the moment where he was over there at the party talking and Dame was pulled up on her, and like, you just kind of tell she was like listening to this nigga, but like, that's my man though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That was a good woman in that movie.
For sure.
Rocking with her.
Loved it. Anything else you pulled from it?
That might be it.
That was about it, Pat. Shoot. I think that's all I have too. All I can think of off the top of my mind. Besides just loving that movie to death.
Yeah.
The best creed of all the creeds.
And extremely motivational. If you ain't watched that movie and you want to get your ass in the gym or a boxing ring or something, and you a man, you's a bitch. I'm on that. That's how the fuck I feel. That shit made me, I wanted to leave the theater. Bro, if it wasn't at night when I was watching that movie, I would have went to the gym. I would have left that bitch and went to the gym.
Hey.
Straight up.
I feel you, dog. I do.
How the fuck you ain't watch that nigga pull himself up? You ain't watch this nigga out of jail. You complaining this shit. My nigga was in that boxing ring with an ankle monitor on, throwing them bitches.
Straight torpedo blows too.
Fuck.
That nigga was knocking niggas out with full chest on body. Boom. Leaning into
old
it.
school Philly style too. What we talking about? He really hitting the catching shit, slipping shit. What we talking about?
Man. All right, we gotta get off that. What's one more thing that I seen on social media? The celebrity thing, right?
Yeah.
So I seen this little. I'm gonna put in the display box for y'all too.
Mm-hmm.
Dude goes to a concert, Chris Brown concert with his girl. His girl gets called up on the stage, and Chris Brown do his little hip thrusting thing, and she having a ball. She up there getting it on.
Yeah.
Another post come out, and I'll put that up there too. By the boyfriend, he goes that he broke up with his girl for it.
Okay.
Now I'm like, all right, I get it why you broke up with her, or why you may feel some type of way. I don't see why you broke up with her, but he goes into detail and says,
fuck?
"Shut up."
Yeah.
He goes into detail and says she didn't see what was wrong with what she did.
Okay.
And that's why I'm like, get her the fuck out of here. Get her the fuck out of here. Because real life ladies, put me on that stage with who? Chloe Bailey, Beyonce, Rihanna. And I'm having a ball. Merch, we gonna be together by the time we leave this concert. Like, guarantee me that, for real. Like, I'm having too much fun up there.
I almost feel, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of do feel like a girl might let you rock with that shit.
Man, hey,
No cap.
You're crazy. You don't believe that for real, Eric. Your girl can't even handle when you walk into a club and say hello to another woman, let alone let a celebrity dance on you. Come on now. Janet Jackson style. Beyonce at the BET Awards, what's folks in there be like, man,
yeah.
Come on, stop playing, dude.
I don't know, girls be weird, bro. All these girls these days are fake gay and shit. They don't be caring.
That's besides the point. That is besides the point.
But I feel you though.
Yeah, no. So I want to know, what would you, like? How would you feel?
It's fucking raps. Ding badass girl, and then nah, it's over with. This is disrespectful and weird. I don't fuck with shit like that. We not doing that, cause I wouldn't do that. That's part of my thing. I wouldn't do that. Chloe can't call me on stage and do that, and I got a girl. That's weird as fuck. What am I, 17? Fuck is I'm doing? Fuck are you doing? It's over. You wild as hell. It's over. For real. You can't even be too much of a fan. I don't want to change the topic, but you can't even be too much. You can't even be too much of a fan of another nigga. celebrity or not fucking with me, because I don't do that fangirl shit. I don't do that fanboy shit. I ain't on that either.
No celebrity crush, no nothing.
Not like crazy, bro. Not like no 17-year-old girl. Nah, that's weird as hell.
Feel it.
I don't fuck with that. Nope. Get the fuck down. Get your ass off of this stage. I don't know how much you want to stay on this on stage incident, but I can.
No, so you just saying it's a raps from the jump. See, me, I'm like, all right, it's cool. Like, I'm cool with you having a celebrity crush.
You cool with her going on that stage?
Relax.
That's some shit you be willing to talk about. Hey, that hurt my feelings. Don't do that again.
Yeah, that's something I'm willing to talk about. I'll be like, shut the fuck up. I'll be like, okay, you know you was up there having fun. I get it. That's your celebrity crush, whatever. But you know that wasn't cool, right? And if she doesn't understand why it's not cool based on that question, then I'm cool on it. I'm not even gonna take the time to try to break it down to you.
Even if she says, yeah, I know that wasn't cool. Yeah, I know it wasn't cool to have him grinding on me, but it's my crush, so I let it happen. Well, just don't do it again. Fuck out of here. You sound like
what's
a
the
sucker.
likelihood of that even happening again anyway?
Exactly. So what's the point? She even knows that. I don't give a fuck. What are we doing here? I don't give a fuck if this is a once in a million chance or whatever. That's weird as hell. You're with me. You can't do that. You can't take your ass upstairs with a boyfriend and do that. You just cheated publicly in front of the world.
Damn, embarrassment, huh?
Fuck, am I?
I mean, we didn't know that was his girl. He could have kept that shit on.
I'm saying, nah, you tripping. It's a wrap. The minute you got your ass on that stage, it's
I don't know, bro.
You don't have a home no more.
I don't know, bro. I feel like you should support your woman and live in. Bitch, you should support your woman and live in her wildest dreams like that. Not like the wildest, but you can't be so tender-hearted like that for real. Like, come on, this is a nobody. This is a random. I mean, not a random person. This is a person that's just like, it's just a celebrity. This is a one-time thing.
That's the weirdest shit in the world. I think that.
Bro, it's almost this shit is damn near like a fairy tale. This shit not even really real.
No, it's
for
real as fuck.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. There's nothing.
She don't love him.
You're tripping.
She loves me.
This nigga's crazy. This nigga's crazy.
Fucking crazy. I don't know. I don't like to. I don't know. So you'd rather her say, nah,
can't say shit.
Nah, Chris, I can't. I got my boyfriend right here.
Absolutely. That's what the fuck you better say. That's what you better say in any situation if a nigga try to talk to you.
Okay, so bad. You at the concert with your girl, they say you. What you finna? Let's you to your girl. What you finna do? Bitch, you better. What you gonna do?
I want a woman that can handle that. I will. I will absolutely say sit your ass down. I shouldn't have to.
Y'all gonna have that conversation prior to, because ain't no way a girl in her right mind is gonna deny her celebrity crush without that conversation prior to. She not just thinking.
What, ladies? That's cap. Ladies, y'all gonna deny that? You at a concert with your man, whoever your favorite singer is tries to pull you on stage. Y'all not gonna say no if your man ain't prior to you that don't do that. A real girl gonna say no. You fan ass little girls gonna say, I'm getting on the stage. Fuck out of here.
Duh.
I don't fuck with none of that fangirl shit. You can't have a celebrity. That nigga's a man just like you.
He is.
That's my thing. It's about people try to put shit on insecurities and whatnot, and now it's about respect. It's about morals. That's a man just like you. She's a woman just like you. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck who it is. I think India Westbrook is the baddest girl on the planet. Well, she kind of used to be. She got a lot of shit going on now, right?
I think I know.
My lady will never hear it. My lady will never hear me say that. I'll never. She can pop up on the screen. I don't give a fuck. I'm mute as a bitch because of my lady. And for real, that's really all.
Out of respect.
Out of respect. You can't. There's none of that. There's no I love such and such. That's weird as fuck to say that in front of your significant other. And a lot of times motherfuckers act like they be cool with it and they don't be. You be hurting that nigga's feelings because he's insecure. I'm secure as fuck. I think I'm that nigga, but you're not gonna disrespect me. That's disrespectful. I don't fuck with that shit. Don't fuck with that.
So what about a meet and greet? He do the meet and greets too.
It's just
be wild.
Certain shit makes sense. Nah, you not. If you doing that, I'm not gonna be too mad at that, right? But yeah, you're not gonna say no wild picture with this nigga. That's weird as hell. You let your girl take a picture. She got a booty bent over on this nigga. Just a picture. Y'all are swingers. If you're into that, cool.
You know what, Eric? I'm done with the conversation.
It'll never happen. Motherfucker never disrespect me. You really gonna go meet somebody? It gotta be for a certain reason, right? I would like to meet, if you know who she is, Angela Rye.
Okay.
You know who that is?
Yeah.
Because she's a dope woman. And I want to meet her to talk about politics.
But you're not attracted to this woman. My
Angela,
God.
I'm just, exactly.
My goodness,
So I'm not finna tell my girl, I'm finna go meet,
make the comparison right.
I'm trying to go meet Carrie Hilson because I wouldn't do that, is what I'm saying. That's the only situation where I would go meet a motherfucker. And that's the only situation you can go meet a motherfucker. Who you with? Who's your man? Oh, okay. Fuck is we doing? Real shit. And that's some shit I'm reciprocating. It ain't like I'm being a hypocrite.
I feel it. Hey, if my lady go on that stage and we have a conversation after, best believe you have 48 hours to get me on the stage with one of my celebrity crushes, or we're done.
She's not finna do no shit.
Well, she's gonna have to, Eric.
And then if
she wanna keep me.
And then if you want that, what type of shit are y'all into? What type of fucking household do y'all have? What else do y'all do?
This is I get my get back household.
And you gonna fuck the whole relationship up because
she fucked it up. She shouldn't have went up there.
She probably did. She not gonna be able to handle that. She gonna think it's okay. The minute you get up there, she gonna break down in fucking tears. You gonna come back
smiling.
That car ride home gonna be silent as fuck.
I'm gonna come back to her ear to ear.
You gonna try to put your hand on her thigh? She gonna move your shit.
Oh man,
ball up.
Damn, my side of the bed cold and shit.
Yep,
it's fucked up out here.
Freezing.
Well, there's a thin line between meeting your celebrity crush and keeping your relationship. So
yeah, nah, I ain't fucking with
Don't try to cross either one of them lines. Stay on one side.
Yep. Stay your ass right here. Pick a side.
But that's all I got. We do got like 10 minutes on the camera though.
Nah, I don't got shit else for y'all ass. I got some shit for next week. I'm gonna save it.
Bet.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot to do the subscribe shit in the beginning. Fuck.
You do it right now. Take it and put it in the front.
You asking for too much, dog.
Like, comment, subscribe. He don't gotta be a part of it. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share, comment, for real. Comment, like, and I'm gonna hop in the comments and talk back to your ass. Let me know if I said some dumb shit. Let me know if you want to be my girl, but you also want to get on stage with Chris Brown, so I can treat your stupid ass. Let's have a conversation.
Bet, man. So that's gonna wrap episode 16, or is this 15?
Who cares?
Episode 16 of the C&E Podcast, man. We see y'all in the next one, G. We out.
Yeah.
Look at the camera and throw the peace sign up.
Look, this is a thumbnail right now, too. That's how it gotta be, bro.
Ruined the thumbnail. All right, man. We going through this time.